Welcome back to the Dorms Podcast. How y'all doing today, boys?
Started
I'm
mid-yawn.
I was
Yeah.
tired.
Mid-yawn, my fellow, but I'm tired as hell. I woke up 10 minutes before this, which is
Same.
I probably should have woke up at 9, but I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get some extra sleep, man. So, big boy on campus is not employed anymore. How you feel, Ben? No more job? Or at least for now.
Feels great. I've been at that place for way too long. 3.5 years of my life there.
Wild.
I'm thinking by the math, I've probably spent 3 months of my life consecutively just sitting in that chair, in a lifeguard chair.
That's probably like a half percentage of your lifetime.
Yeah.
So at least they didn't take a full percentage of your lifetime.
Yeah. That's wild though.
Yeah. Bro, you want to see before we jump into the news. This is currently everything that I've watched this year.
What the fuck?
I haven't added everything, but
Bro,
Well, dude,
I told you.
Matthew and Garrett
I
just
just
sit in his
watched
room and
it
just
this
watch
morning.
movies.
Focus.
So
Dude, I used to be in the lead.
yeah, I didn't know like if we were rating them all. So they're all rated, and I also went above and beyond and put the minutes that I watched just in case I didn't finish them. Because I was like, let's be as fair as possible. Because like
That's
I'm not
fair.
going to put down the entire show of South Park because I've only seen about 20 episodes this year, so it'd be unfair to put the entire show.
The Office.
That's
So
insane.
Matthew, don't put the entire Office down right now.
Oh, I've already watched the whole series already this year.
Well,
Already?
What the fuck? Already? Well, I mean,
Hell,
he
it's
does
like
just
7
have.
We're at
seasons?
1 month 8.
He only watches it like it's on shuffle every night. That's only what he watches at night.
Yeah.
So he
Oh.
probably would like if he watches 10 episodes a night and there's 6 seasons.
There's 9.
Yeah. There's 9 seasons. Oh, then yeah, he can knock that out in a week. 10 episodes a night, bro.
Okay, but that's if he's not sleeping through them though.
That's an entire season on Netflix. Oh, it's disgusting. Can you hear that?
Yeah, you guys hearing that?
What is that?
Is it my mic?
It's probably
don't
yeah,
like
because
that.
you were sounding weird earlier, Matthew. So I would check your mic before we continue.
Is that better?
It's like, what the hell was that shit? Okay, there we go.
Hopefully.
All right, well that's all I wanted to show you, man, because I thought, dude, I've seen so much shit already, bro.
I've seen probably the least.
Well, while I'm off for like this next week until my next job starts, I'm gonna watch all of Harry Potter.
Oh wow, is that your
The
first
first
time
time?
watching it?
No, I think I've seen them all except the last one, but it's been like 8 years since I've seen them.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn into freaking
Wow.
Lord of the Rings for you.
Honestly, I don't think it will.
I'm gonna do Lord of the Rings after it.
What?
Yeah.
I also think you'll like Lord of the Rings more. Okay, but this is my thing. I don't think that you'll like it as a movie, but I think you'll appreciate it more.
See, I found I used to be not a massive fantasy person, but I don't know. I've been really getting into fantasy. I've started Game of Thrones this week. I'm gonna watch Harry Potter and then Lord of the Rings. It's all some character development.
Shit, might as
Yeah.
well just watch Avatar while you're at it, Ben.
Oh,
No,
You might as well, bro.
no.
I'm actually going to bed.
Okay.
What you smell?
Who's on news this week? Who is doing news?
No clue.
Miles,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
Miles
I
on news or
was,
no?
I'm
I'm on-
off.
I'm on the game.
Garrett.
Well, if no one has the news, I got news.
Well, then
It's kind of the
You-
biggest
yeah,
news of the
The
week.
biggest
Besides the
news.
DC
No, it's
stuff.
the biggest news of freaking the month.
I mean,
biggest-
I honestly think it's like the only thing we need to talk about is DC, right? That's it.
DC slate, yeah.
There's really not
That-
much else this week.
That there's a few other stuff that I saw. Okay, so I mean, other than like what we're about to talk about, the DC shit, I mean, like, just stuff about John Wick coming out. Aaron Taylor Johnson looks basically set to play James Bond. He had a meeting with them and apparently went very, very well. Yeah. And as of 3 hours ago, Tom Brady retired from the NFL.
Which time is
for the
this?
second time?
For the second time?
Just give him a month. I'll be back.
I also
Yep.
saw earlier that they cast Michael Jackson in his biopic.
Yeah, it's
And then,
it's his nephew, isn't it?
It's his his
Yeah.
nephew.
and Outer Banks season 3 drops tomorrow. Oh no, has a trailer dropping tomorrow. And yeah, I mean that's really all I saw.
Kind of a slow week for just regular film news.
To be fair, got overshadowed.
In a day.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Don Cheadle just did in fact compare the Marvel to the Mafia. I just saw that. He apparently he's comparing the MCU to the Mafia.
You know, I can kind of see it because Kevin Feige's like the Don. You talk out a line, he's got a sniper on another building shooting through your window.
I want you to go through and say that to any Mafia member. Hey, Marvel is just like you guys.
I'll walk with Martin Scorsese.
Hey, you guys are superheroes.
Okay. Like I mean, like it's just what. So what the news is? What that Kevin Feige was it? Kevin Feige, not Kevin Feige. It was James Cameron and who's the other guy?
James Gunn.
Oh, I'm sorry, James Gunn. Dude, I swear I'm gonna mix them up every time. It's two Jameses that are in the industry.
Dude, I'll be honest. When I recorded my video yesterday talking about it, my first take I said James Cameron.
Yep.
I went on for like a minute, deleted that shit, started right back over.
Yeah. So it's just what. As of right now, Batman Part 2, October 23rd, 2025. Superman Legacy, July 11th, 2025, on Brandon's birthday. Oh, he's gonna cream his pants when he hears that when that comes out. I know there was other movies like Miles was saying, the Swamp Thing.
I got the whole list.
Mr.
Right here.
Gold. Okay, go ahead, knock it out.
So, DC came out yesterday with a whole slate for the next 8 to 10 years.
Fuck,
They
man.
confirmed that the 4 movies that are coming out this year are still coming out with no interruption. So, Shazam! Fury of the Gods is coming out in March, and then The Flash is coming out, and they confirmed that that is resetting the DCU. We'll see what that actually means, because some DCEU casting is staying, and some are not.
I'm so glad they changed it to DCU, not DCEU. The
Here's the
E
thing.
makes it sound so fucking gross.
Here's the thing, though. It was never called the DCEU. That's just what, like, one news article picked up, like, 7 years ago, and then everybody ran with it. That was never an official title by anyone at DC.
Because what the fuck does the E even stand for? Just
Extended.
entertainment?
Yeah, it's the DC
Oh.
Extended Universe. Now it's just the DC Universe.
Okay, yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
More
Extended.
sense at least.
Sounds clear.
So the Flash is resetting the DCU. Blue Beetle is coming out. They said since Blue Beetle has really no ties to any past DC projects, it's just kind of it's gonna fit very well. Aquaman 2 is still coming out. Apparently Jason Momoa is gonna finish his trilogy. But coming into the new stuff that's coming out, first, James Gunn confirmed that there's going to be an Elseworlds title. So that is anything that's not connected to the main DC, like, continuity universe. So that would be the Batman Part 2 and Joker 2. So anything like that. Everything else is part of the universe, which will hold animation, film, TV, and video games all in one universe.
So are we going to get our own separate Batman within the DCU?
Yes. We'll come to that. So we have Superman Legacy, which is a new Superman movie following a younger Superman. It's like his second year, and he is kind of trying to handle his life as a Kryptonian and human.
So it looks like, is James Gunn gonna be going down the route of superheroes coming into their superhero-ness, I guess, because he did the same shit with the Batman, right? It was what, 2-3 years into his
He didn't do the Batman. That was Matt Reeves.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. My bad. Then, but is that still like the goal then? I guess because it's for like the DCU's young people.
Well,
coming into
they're
the
going to
roles
be
of
younger
superheroes.
actors. They're going to be younger
Yeah,
actors, but I don't know if they're
assume
going to
that.
be. I hope it's not all origins.
Okay.
That
That would be ass.
Superman, or not Superman. The Batman is now called the Batman Part 2. which will come out on October 3rd, 2025. We got a movie for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is based off of last year's Tom King run, which is on my list to read, but I've heard very positive stuff, and I love Tom King. Kind of follows Supergirl, who is floating on a chunk of Krypton, and everyone around her is like dying. And apparently it's a pretty dark story. She's kind of like just surviving in space with all this bad stuff that's happening around her. The new Batman movie is called The Batman, The Brave and the Bold. Well, it's not The Batman, it's The Brave and the Bold, which will follow Batman and Damian Wayne Robin, which is the first time since the 90s that we have a Robin on screen in a Batman movie. And it'll also hold the other Bat family members. So hopefully Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake. Maybe Jason's already dead, so we can get a Red Hood movie.
We can get.
Are we getting a Teen Titans movie?
It's not confirmed yet, but
I feel like it's likely.
That's
Definitely
all
likely.
I want. That's
Definitely
all I
likely.
want, man. I just want to see Robin on the screen. Fuck it up, bro.
A live action Wally West.
We have Paradise Lost, which is a prequel series, TV series on HBO Max, following the island where Wonder Woman's come from, Themyscira or Paradise Island, kind of giving you the origins.
Amazons.
No, it's called Paradise Lost, but it's about Amazons.
Bro, HBO Max is about to be popping. They're about to have all these movies on there.
Yeah. This one is a TV show. Miles is very excited. It is a Booster Gold live action show.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, this one's a show. So Booster Gold is a guy from the future who's kind of like a lowlife who steals technology from the future, takes it back in time, and becomes a superhero with future technology to kind of make himself look like a superhero. Garrett, you'd probably really like him.
Mr. Gold, Miles was talking about him in class yesterday, and I was like, he's just a thief that wants to become a hero. That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. Animated series called Creature Commandos. This will be James Gunn has confirmed that the actors playing anime characters or in video games, they're going to be the actors through and through live action. So
fuck yeah.
This is a team of supernatural characters like Frankenstein, Frankenstein's bride. Other characters, we got Rick Flagg's dad from the Suicide Squad. He's going to be in there. It's animated, an Amanda Waller TV series, which was like a spinoff of a spinoff. So we had Peacemaker, which was a spinoff from the Suicide Squad, and then this will be a spinoff from Peacemaker. I'm not as excited, but I do like Viola Davis as Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest TV series that we're getting is The Lanterns, which is Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan Green Lantern buddy cop show. James Gunn described it as like True Detective, but with space cops.
Didn't you call that shit?
That's what I've wanted for literal years. Is a Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart buddy cop space movie.
Or you called that shit. It's on fucking video too.
Yeah.
Get the fucking receipts, boys.
Swamp Thing movie.
You need to cut. You need to cut in that show. Give him some money, bro. James Gunn, you hear this shit?
He was one of the 400 viewers that saw my video, and he was like, write that down right there. But we got Swamp Thing as a horror movie, which I'm excited for because I love Swamp Thing.
Like Werewolf by Night?
Yeah.
It's for way more.
And then lastly, we have The Authority, which is a superhero team that is kind of like a knockoff version of the Justice League, but they're way darker.
So it's like The Boys.
It's crazy that there hasn't been a Justice League, though.
There will be. They have to set it up first.
Yeah, dude.
It's just weird that they're doing The Authority first, because like The Authority isn't even really a DC team. It's I forgot what the company is, but it's like a partner to DC. But James Gunn's bringing it in. But it has its own version of Batman and Superman. So I saw this one guy say there's a character named Apollo, which is their answer to Superman, and he has white hair. Who's a guy who played Superman and then got white hair in another show?
Brandon Routh, Todd, baby, the vegan.
I was going for Henry Cavill, but I mean, technically, you're not wrong.
Oh,
you're talking about The Witcher.
Yeah. I was like,
I was so confused.
Oh, The Witcher. Okay.
Nipple. If I had a nickel for every time there was a Superman actor that had white hair eventually.
I thought you were talking about fucking Todd from fucking Scott Pilgrim. I was like, dude, get his vegan powers back. He'll go crazy.
It'd be funny. But
Might
yeah,
as
that
well
is
watch
the
it.
DC news.
Damn.
Dude, this
I think
is
it's going to be an
That was a
exciting
lot.
next 10 for 8 to 10 years. Yes. I mean,
And this is just what's confirmed. I'm sure he's going to throw in more stuff.
I guarantee
Just
by
like
the end
that
of the year
stuff.
we're gonna get like almost all of his like phase 1 announced.
Oh yeah, he's calling this. It's not a phase 1. It's a chapter 1. It's called Gods and Monsters. So it's not phase 1 of the MCU or phase 2 of the MCU.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
chapter 1, Gods and Monsters.
it's a book.
I think I'll take a guess and I'll say by the end of 2024 they'll have most of those scripts already done.
Yeah, well,
Well-
James Gunn, he's writing the Superman script and he's writing all of the Creature Commando script. And
This man's gonna get that done in 2 years. Both
also
of them.
apparently,
He's already almost done with the Superman one.
apparently Guillermo del Toro might be interested in directing the Swamp Thing show or movie.
Yo, that would be
That'd
fucking
be
awesome.
I like Guillermo del Toro, so maybe.
like Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guillermo del Toro is who I wanted to do Justice League Dark, but if he's doing Swamp
Yeah.
Thing, also happy with that.
What
That
if he
shit's gonna look
does?
insane.
What if he does Swamp Thing and then Justice League Dark? Then
And I'll be
Are you
a
gonna
happy
cream your
man.
pants?
Dude, Ben's already
Yeah.
creaming his pants already, so I mean, he'll be.
Dude, it is the
Oh,
biggest
Superman.
DC news to ever hit DC news.
That's accurate, I would say.
Let's just hope that James Gunn doesn't flop.
He won't because
I have-
it's not just him. He has like Peter Safran with him, so it's like he has backup.
Because Peter Safran's a very well established producer, and James Gunn said what he's doing. He's letting the directors and the writers kind of have free reign with what they're doing,
Not too much.
so that
like,
they're not gonna like tell them. They're not gonna micromanage every single thing that they're doing.
but they're gonna like keep them in check.
Yeah, make sure they're not going too
What happened
crazy,
with
but
the DC or with the MCU.
If the
Yeah.
MCU is owned by Warner Brothers, that's what they would be doing.
But yeah, that is the DC news. I could talk about it all day, but
Yeah.
we gotta get Matthew talking about anime.
Yes, sir. Anime day, baby. We had to. Oh, Miles, you didn't switch to a black shirt, you fucking bitch.
Miles, put on your Deku cosplay.
I don't have it, dude. I threw that shit away.
Oh,
I should have given it to Matthew.
my
More
other
than
so-
that I have
he
right
would've-
now is dirty.
Matthew would have looked so adorable in the Deku closet. He'd look like a little 30-year-old.
Matthew looks like Small Mike.
Oh, I am here.
Are you All Might then, Ben?
No,
He's Small Knight.
I don't associate with that fandom publicly.
Well, you just kind of did.
No.
Oh, hold on. Before you switch to anime, but it's not animated, it's animated. Invincible
Listen,
season 2 is coming out later this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
That shit's gonna be good. Okay, well,
And Jeffrey D.
Oh.
Morgan might be attached to either the show or the movie that's coming out.
Yes, sir.
that would be pretty sick.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's only one way we start this shit, and that's simply by saying our favorite anime, so I can fucking rip on Miles' answer.
Hold up, what?
Miles, go first.
I'm not going
suggest Miles
first.
goes
No,
first.
Matthew, you're the host. You should go first.
All right.
Of course,
I'll
Matthew.
go first. I'll go first. I'm wearing
Also-
the shirt, of course.
Also, you only say 5 words an episode, so this is your fucking time to
He's
shine.
already said 15 times more
I
than he
know.
usually does.
right. Fucking
okay.
spiel about your favorite anime for a little bit.
So, I'm wearing the shirt. My favorite anime is Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. The villains in this show are insane. It is very long, yes, but it is
Worth it, though. It's
Yes.
worth it for fucking sure.
Oh,
That was a very, very undersimplification. That show is so much more, man. Like, the story, the depth, bro, the character development.
I
It's
can't even talk about it all. It's just
so
Well, you need
beautifully written, man.
That's the entire point of the
it's
episode.
hard to put into words, Ben. Like Madara.
Madara has this one line. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to remember it all the way because I haven't seen it in forever. But he's basically just saying, like, in the line, he's saying, like,
Never,
yeah,
nothing
you got,
ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
well, yeah, that one too. But he's also saying, like, yeah, you guys had your fun, but it's time for me to fuck you guys up now.
Oh. I think I know
It's
what
not like an actual like monologue line. He's just saying that shit. He's like fucking with them, and he's fighting, and they think they're beating his ass.
yeah, or the five
Yeah,
card
I
game.
mean, yeah, he's fucking insane, bro. Like,
Because they're like, it's a 5v1. Are you sure you don't want to go full out? And he's like, okay. And then he gives them each 5 shadow clones and makes them fight 5v1s. And he's like, do you want them to use Susanoo? And it's
Madara,
just like,
dude, like
badass.
the thing that they did in Naruto that made it so good is they took these really, really sad and depressed and like really fucked up children, gave them these great stories, and then just made them fight some of the worst people ever. Like people they were fighting people who made people kill clans. It was like some real mafia shit for real. I don't know, bro. It's so beautifully written. And I mean that's really all it has going for it. Like the animation used to be pretty shit. And it didn't
From the early 2000s.
it doesn't really get any better either. Like it's the animation's kind of whatever. Well, that's just what it is with Shonen Jump. Like Shonen Jump just started looking good with Demon Slayer.
What do you
Shout
mean,
out.
bro? One Piece.
One Piece does not look good.
After the time skip, that shit's wild.
It looks good now.
Okay, but that's after the time. Like now, though, that's my entire point. Is like it's
the show started in the
all
1990s, Gary. You got to remember that.
okay. And in the 1990s, the animation was shit. I can't discredit the fact that it looked like poop.
The 90s was not bad.
It was fucking ass.
Oh,
if I can
man.
see the pixels around your character, that's shit.
If I can see the outline drawing and it looks like shit.
But
All I
okay, so
have-
my favorite anime, dude, it's a hard one for me, bro. Just because I've seen 3 animes that I'm like, fuck, man, like that shit changed my life. But I think I'd have to say Toradora. Dude, I know people are gonna
Damn.
be like, this fucking guy. No way your favorite anime is yes, it's Toradora. If you have not seen that shit, go watch that shit. It is insane. That shit makes me tear up every time I watched it. Taiga Asaki is a great MC along with Ruji. Yeah. But I mean, dude, the other ones that like Chainsaw Man, I know it's new, but I've read all of Chainsaw Man up to like where they're at now, and holy fucking shit. That I was crying at my table at 2 a.m. in just my underwear, eating cinnamon rolls, crying, reading fucking Chainsaw Man because I had to continue to read it. And then how did I forget my third anime that I was going to bring up?
Erased.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Anyways, Erased. Yeah, that shit's Erased it's a mind trip, man.
Very much so.
I assume that might be one of your guys's, or Ben's probably going to be. Well, he can go, and we could talk about Erased a little bit later.
So I wrote down every single anime that I've started and never finished, and have no intention of finishing.
It's a list of 100 animes.
It's 6.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's not long.
Bad.
So I got Full Metal Brotherhood or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
I got like halfway through it. I don't know why I stopped. I actually enjoyed it, but I'm not going back. I made Miles watch episode 4.
With
Yeah,
no
the dog
context
episode.
for the rest of the show. And I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck are you making me watch?
Homie, you got to go watch like the last 3 episodes. Those are way worse than episode 4, bro.
One Punch Man. I'm almost done with season 1. I don't care. Cowboy Bebop. I watched 3 episodes.
You should finish that shit.
I don't care. Demon Slayer. I watched 17
it.
episodes.
Finish it, man. It's
Don't
worth
care.
it.
Are you talking about D
you just-
Mid Slayer?
It's not mid, bro.
Eddie, where's my Tanjiro pillow?
Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched
Fire.
16 episodes. I liked the
Oh.
first 2.
Ben,
Oh my god.
Thomas read the manga and loved it.
Well, because the manga, I feel like you
Chainsaw Man.
have no, like,
You haven't finished Chainsaw Man?
I'm on episode 3, and this one I'm actually going to finish. I've just
Okay,
started so many other shows.
fair enough.
Fuck
Well,
your
like-
other shows. Finish Chainsaw Man and then read that shit.
I mean,
Chainsaw Man is
obviously you
worth
could
more
tell
than the rest.
I'm not an anime person. I have a deep respect for the anime. I've finished maybe 4.
Yeah, but how's Attack on Titan not your favorite anime?
I didn't say Attack on Titan is probably my favorite anime.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way it's not. It's the only one that I've ever seen you avidly, week by week, watch the newest episode and talk about it.
Yeah, I love Attack on Titan. Reiner is my favorite. He's my favorite Titan, and he's my favorite character. Um, I have seen everything except the newest season and newest movie of My Hero. I don't know why I continue to watch that show. Because like it's not good for 70% of the time. But
It's basically just pretty poop.
it
Because
occasionally you
it
get like
gets-
a really good arc, and then I'm happy.
Oh yeah, right now, Ben, you love it.
Also I've seen Castlevania, which is an anime.
Is
that
And
one your favorite?
that one is amazing. That one might be number 2. And then Erased number 3, and then My Hero number 4.
Erased is
I didn't even talk about.
fuck.
I
Because we had
didn't even
Miles.
talk about the rest of mine. I just
Okay.
said Naruto.
So I got to explain myself because for the longest time when I was like before I came to college, I would probably said My Hero Academia. But rewatching the 4th season, I have no desire to finish it, and I have no desire to go back and like watch it again because yes, the first 3 seasons have good arcs, but it's the same shit. Deku's always like, "Oh, I always need to be the best, even though I already am the best."
I need to turn into Cartman.
I don't know. It's just like
What the
that's all
fuck?
he is. Like he's just like he always whines as a bitch the entire fucking show about how he wants to be more powerful, but he already is super powerful in comparison to everybody else in his fucking class.
You
See,
are
the
wrong
thing-
with season 5 and 6, Miles.
Dude,
Matthew,
the
you realize I
thing-
left off on season
dude,
4, right? I have no desire to go to watch season 5 or 6.
Bro, the thing with Deku, bro, is like, so I've seen up to season 3, like I've seen all of season 3. He's just like, basically what Miles said. He's just like he's a weird MC because like you're supposed to like him, but I don't like him at all.
See, I like
It's 'cause-
Deku. I don't find him annoying. It's
Fan
what
base.
it's how people interact with him that I find annoying. Uraraka
Oh,
is one of
God.
the worst written characters I have ever seen in anything. She has no character. Her only character trait is that she likes Deku.
That's how most of the girl characters in My Hero are.
No,
though,
but do you want
Ben.
to do?
It's sad.
Yeah, but the
What's
other ones are
garbage?
at least likable.
What's garbage about the show is that the factor of you have characters who are side characters and who don't show up in every single episode, but people like more than the main character. Bakugo.
Yeah.
Bakugo shows up in like 90% of
That's
the
what I'm
show.
saying, but he's not in every episode. What I'm saying is that you have more
Deku doesn't
characters
show
who
up
are
in every
interesting
episode.
besides the main character. And if your main character is not interesting, what's the point in watching the show?
Deku shows
Yeah.
up in
All
like
the other characters.
92%. Because there's a full arc where it focuses on the villains and not even the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool. But the villains, all they want
When
to do is
Deku's
like
on the screen, it's ass. Is what he's saying. 92% of that shit is
fuck,
poop.
when was I watching it? I think I was watching it sometime over fucking Christmas, but I saw it on TikTok and it was explaining the first like couple episodes of season 1, and I'm like, how the fuck did I get past this?
Bro.
Because like 3 episodes, Deku is training to become All Might's successor. And why does it need to be 3 episodes? You can summarize that in a fucking one
Because
episode
that's not
arc.
all that happens in those 3 episodes.
Yes, it
There's more
is.
like- no.
It is one of the 2 things that happens. It's him training and him getting accepted into UA. That is all that fucking happens.
He saves Bakugo.
Because Bakugo's a dumb bitch.
All Might saves him. Like all that shit in the first episode.
That is
Oh,
not the
okay.
first
Training is
episode.
mainly yes.
Bro, the
Yeah,
first
training is
episode of
only the
My
second and third episode.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, the first episode of My Hero is so bait. It's so fucking bait. Oh my, because he's like, I want a power. And then he just somehow managed to run into this old ass creepy guy. He's like, I'll give you my power. I don't know, bro. It's too convenient, bro. Well, as in like Naruto, this motherfucker's entire life was, they told him, you're weird, you're gross. You have the fucking fox telling you, I hate you. I don't want to play with your ass. Then he had to build himself up, get himself into the Ninja Academy. I don't know. The way they set up Naruto's character is so good, but nowadays, and it's not just with Deku, bro. It's a lot of MCs. They're just so predictable, and shit happens to them conveniently. Like, so I started Bleach, and I'm gonna finish it, but it's gonna take me a long time. I know it is. But the first episode of Bleach, Ichigo's family is almost killed by a fucking demon, and he has to kill the demon himself, which he doesn't know how to. Those aren't convenient things that are happening to him. That's just like the demon's coming to kill him because he's very powerful, but they have to go through his family. So that's not convenient. That's a well written character, first episode character. It's like, okay, this guy's got to go do shit. He's got to go get it. With Deku, he complained about getting a power and was just given the power, like just literally given it. And he said, okay, let's go punch rocks for 2 days and get you strong. Fuck, man. But fucking Tanjiro, he went cut a fucking rock in half and it took him 3 days.
Yeah, he spent a year training.
I just don't know. Like,
No,
Deku's
Tanjiro spent a year, Garrett.
I wasn't arguing with you.
Oh, I thought you said he spent like a month, and I was like, what?
Deku's training
No.
like lasted almost it was a year. But the thing is, there's really no indication to say that. From what I can recall, it's just him going to the beach and him going to the fucking wherever else
This is
to
like
train.
a
And
month.
it is not a
Yeah.
month. It is well over
Yes,
a
it is.
year.
No, because he only has a month to get ready for the
for the-
exam.
Dude, you sound
There's
like you're
no way.
underwater, Matthew.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
There, is that better?
Okay, a little bit. I want to talk about something real fast, and I want to bring up a question. There's no way we could play any clip from any of these animes and not get a copyright strike.
Probably. That's why I don't want to risk it.
Fuck, I know, dude. Because I was thinking about Naruto, and easily my favorite scene in the entire show. If you've seen RDC World, Mark talked about this, and I went back and watched the scene, and I was like, yeah, this shit's so good. So there's a character named Shikamaru, and his sensei dies, and he thinks it's his fault. So he's talking to his dad, and they're playing this game called like I don't know. It's like Shoji. And bro, it's like while they're playing the game, his dad's like tell me what's wrong, tell me blah blah blah, and Shikamaru's crying, and Shikamaru like gets mad or something, and he fucking flips the shoji board outside, and the dad walks outside, closes the door, and was like, and I'll pick up the pieces. But dude, like he was like, you gotta go watch the shit, man. Shit was so well written. Like Naruto is so well written, bro. All of Itachi's character is one of the most well written characters I've ever seen in all of anime, all of media, I would even say. Like Itachi is so well put together.
Oh my God.
And I think Shonen Jump used to be so good. Now it's still good, but like I don't know, man. I think they're missing some secret sauce in that writing, bro. Because Demon Slayer got lucky. It's very well written,
and the
but
animation's insane.
and
That's
most of the
what's
other,
good.
yeah, and most of the other storylines in some of these animes, or just like not the storylines, but how well written characters are and other shit. Like no. Like the guy that made Naruto, you can tell that he spent time on these characters because he's relating shit that happens in Shippuden all the way back to like the first 4 episodes of Naruto. And then you're just like, fuck, man. But like Demon Slayer is doing that really well. One Piece, I know, does that really well. I've never seen that shit.
If you want to talk about like really well
writing's
written,
insane.
well written characters or even stories, we all watched Erased, and
Yes.
Holy.
just for being a 1 season 12 episode show, they managed to pack in so much information that could have went on for seasons.
I want to make this clear right now. If you don't like anime, go watch Erased. Like, I know it's an anime,
Not
but just
weird.
go watch that shit. It's not weird. It's only in dub. It's not like a romance slice of life, which I think are actually pretty enjoyable, but I get it. It's not one of those overpacked My Hero action animes where it's like, okay, this is just cheesy. Go watch that shit. It will break your fucking heart, man.
Bro, I haven't even named
Fuck,
off my
man.
like top 3 yet, but My Hero is not in it.
Yeah, I would
didn't
be
expect
very
it to
fucking.
be.
You've
It's
seen a
in my
lot of
top
anime.
5, but
You've seen a lot of
It's-
animes. I'm surprised that it's
Dude,
even
I
in your
always
top
fucking
5.
mispronounce it. I already know it's you guys pronounce it weirdly. It's your
What?
shirt.
Naruto?
I can't pronounce it correctly. I always sound like an old ass man saying Naruto.
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 That's
That
it.
was my number one, of course.
There you
Miles.
go. Naruto.
I'm gonna fucking guess One Piece is like 1 or like 2 or 3.
One Piece is 2. Yep.
What would be the
I'm going
third
to tell
one?
you the ratings.
Fire Force would that be 3?
No.
Oh, I could tell you what the third one is. It's probably JJK.
Yes.
Oh yeah, probably.
So
That guy
Naruto
talks about that shit all the time.
it averages out to a 9.5
Holy fuck.
because part 1 I gave a 9.4, Shippuden I gave a 9.6. One Piece is currently sitting at a 9.6 as well.
Damn.
JJK's at a 9.5. Fire Force is at a 9.3, and then My Hero is a 9.1.
There's no way
Sheesh.
these are that high. I'm just saying.
Dude,
Well,
my fucking top 5 animes.
I'll say that in the sense of like the first 3 make sense because I've heard very well things about them, but the anime community surrounding My Hero and animes like that, it's like so diverse, and it's like, from experience watching My Hero and trying to watch animes like that, they're all the fucking same. So if one's gonna do something,
Yeah.
they're all gonna do it.
Dude,
Well, the reason I like JJK so much is because it's just a shorter Naruto.
most mainstream animes, they only gravitate towards just to get an audience, and you can tell. Like, My Hero is not written well. It's not. It just gravitates towards for people that don't really watch a lot of anime, where like other animes that aren't so mainstream, like Tokyo Ghoul isn't mainstream. That anime is written so fucking well. And then you branch into like Ouran High School Host Club, which I know no one in this podcast will ever watch except for me, and I love that shit. That shit is just purely based around the story. Is it written well? Fuck no. Is it mainstream? Fuck no. Maybe like in 2009. You know, like I just think that the disadvantage of having like mainstream anime nowadays is like they just want to push out episodes. They want to push out as much of it as they can, so they don't write them well. And I think like Demon Slayer got really lucky with the writers. JJK got lucky with their writers. Chainsaw Man, fuck, bro.
Well, they got unlucky with like some of the animation.
Oh, but I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking when I read that shit. Whoever wrote that manga needs a fucking Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay, would you rather
That
have
shit
like a
could save
manga? Would you rather
lives.
have an anime that's really well written and like the animation's garbage? Or would you rather have a really well animated anime with like garbage writing?
Well, dude, look at
If I
Seven
had
Deadly
one or
Sins.
the other, I wouldn't watch it either way.
Like, look at Seven Deadly Sins, bro. The last season of Seven Deadly Sins looked so bad that no one wanted to watch it for the story, even though I heard that the story, like the arc, wasn't that bad. But like the other seasons looked great. Yeah, the other seasons looked great, but the story wasn't. Yes, they did. Go look at some of the seasons; they look amazing. I was watching it.
I was too. I had to stop at season 3 and be like, "Why am I watching this? This is a waste of time."
But it looked good at one point. It didn't look terrible.
Like
it looked better than some shit.
For a first season of an anime like by Netflix, yes, it didn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then it started to fall off.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like animes like that, like I think the animation, it's got to go hand in hand, dude. Like especially with anime, like because you have your hardcore Japanese, Chinese, Asian community people who like they that's like their shit. But there also is a bunch of Americans like that, but we just consider those guys weirdos. Those are weirdos. I mean, but like they go really into that shit, so I understand why they want the story to be so good. Because like they also know these writers probably personally, just because of how tight knit their community is. So they probably could be like, "Yo, bro, what the fuck is this?" Like the writers, like all of them. I'm not saying like just random people, Ben. If that was
like
confusing,
you know how big Asia is, right?
No. Random people just don't know them personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like here, I feel like a lot of writers, just for like normal TV, like obviously they take it very seriously and they want it to be good. But we have a very different standard compared to like manga artists and writers. Like their community over there will fucking trash on them if one little thing looks bad or sounds bad. Like over here, like well, okay, we do, but not to the amount. Like the last
Dude.
time I've ever seen an entire country hate on something was like Sonic.
Look. Our society is so bad when it comes to comic books and Star Wars that we bully actors to the point of like depression because we don't like them. Not saying I don't like them, but the fan base has been so dirty to Star Wars actors that it's awful.
But those are different things because it's not Star Wars, it's not the movies, it's the actors, and it's also our American fans are retarded.
Yeah.
The prequels aren't bad movies, and neither are the originals, neither are the sequels. None of them are bad, but fans just are gonna hate because they're gonna hate. At least with people like in Asia, like even if it's good, they won't hate on it because it's good. It's something that they got. It's something good that they got. But like here, we get a lot of good shit, and we still shit on that forever, and it's
Take
like
it for
bad,
granted, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I mean, if Star Wars fans understood that, I get what you're saying though. Like, we do bully people really bad. We bullied that entire studio to changing Sonic, which I'm glad they did because it needed to be fucking changed. He looked horrific. But yeah, they just feel like they have over there the community to make good art. Like Thomas has showed me books of like just pure drawn art over there. It's like, yeah, these are pristine arts of work. Like someone took their fucking time on this. Well, over here it's like a quick 3 sketches and someone can 3D design that dude. Which like they have that over there, but like they stick to the 2D. They stick to 2D drawing. Over here we have like I feel like we try and step away from 2D. Other than just animation movies, obviously, because that's really all that is.
I
Unless
feel
you're
like
doing 3D animation.
I feel like when it comes to anime, like parts of Asia that watch it, they're like the older brother and they appreciate it for what they got. But America's like the younger brother who's just a brat and doesn't like anything they're given.
Yeah. Also, dude, okay, I want to steer away. I want to talk how big the anime community got and how fast it got. Because my sophomore year of high school, it was not cool to watch anime still.
No, it's not.
I was watching that shit. I was watching that shit in secret. Not because I was scared to tell anyone, but I just didn't want to deal with people screaming at me because I'm like, fuck, man, I already have to go through this long ass school day. I don't want to hear you chirping at me.
Bro.
So I just, but like my senior year, dude, anime shirts everywhere. People are talking about it. TikToks. Oh, if you hate on anime, you're a bitch. I'm like, what? And then like, or I used to hate on some animes, and they were like, wow, you're fucking wow, you must be a casual. Whoa, buddy. No, fuck you. It's like it turned into this community where everyone watches anime, and if you hate on any anime, you're a casual.
Canceled.
You don't you don't like anime. Because like me personally, I love Demon Slayer, but I'm not a huge fan. I'll eventually finish it, but like it's not something at the top of my list. So when I tell people, I'm like, yeah, it's good, or like it's okay. They're like, what do you mean it's okay? I can't believe this. Oh, relax there. Relax. So just the community is very toxic, but it's also people online too. Like I was the other day, I was texting in this Chainsaw Man thing, talking about the chapter, and this guy was like, wow, I can't believe you hate this character. Look what Blase Blah did and this and this. And I was like, I read it. I just don't like them. They're like, he's like, you're a little bitch. They hate, bro. They hate you for not liking shit. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's some weirdos, bro. It's weird, man. I don't know. But I mean, like, I think anime is just, it's very good. It's very good. Very well written. Characters are always great. Most of the time. All of the animes I've watched, I don't think I've watched like all the way, or even like a few episodes. I've never watched a bad anime like all the way. I don't think I don't think I have. I've seen some bad episodes, and I'm like, fuck, that shit's ass. Like Chainsaw Man's has got a couple shitters. It's got like 1 or 2 shitters, and then you're just like, the rest is really fucking good.
I think personally, anime most of the time is good, but the community itself makes them so bad that makes me not want to watch them, and that's kind of sad to say because how can I let people spoil things for me? But they do it so fucking well, and that's why I hate watching My Hero, because the fucking fans of that show are gatekeeping bitches.
Bro, dude, the fucking spoilers I see all the time, like I'll scroll through like Pinterest or Instagram and I'll get like a thing for Chainsaw Man and it'll be like just a normal thumbnail picture and then you swipe over and it's just a whole spoiler and it makes me laugh because I like it doesn't spoil me because I've already read it all, but it just makes me laugh because I'm like whoever has not seen Chainsaw Man and went to this post is so fucking angry.
That's
They're
pretty
so
funny.
fucking pissed. But like I think spoilers for anime are honestly worse than like spoilers for movies and stuff. Just because most animes are super long. So like they'll tell you a spoiler that happens way later that you won't get to for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like right now in One Piece, I'm nowhere close to like one character's death, but I know it's like episode 500, and I'm almost 250. I'm over 250 episodes in.
A little over halfway.
A little over. Well, halfway to that part.
That's what I'm saying.
Where
Like,
I'm at Game of Thrones, because I know like a lot of characters' deaths in the show, and I'm on like episode 5. But I don't really care for spoilers, because if the show's gonna hit me, it's gonna hit me. I don't think knowing someone's death really affects me, unless it is like a
What about
big.
Tony Stark's death?
See, that was
I kind of would have been pissed.
See? You would have been angry if someone bro,
not necessarily.
I got spoiled. I was sitting in lunchroom and Tristan Vogt was like, "Yo, Gary, you want to hear something?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Iron Man dies in the new movie." And I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro?" Like,
See,
it pissed me
I
off. There's
loved-
no way he wouldn't be pissed.
I love
You don't
Iron
think
Man.
so?
I just didn't. I don't care.
No way.
I love Iron
To
Man,
be
but
fair,
Iron
are
Man's
you
not the
surprised
character
by
that
those
I.
takes?
Iron Man's not the character that I like.
Okay,
loved
someone
the
says
most.
Batman dies in
What
the
if
movie. Someone just straight up texted you, bro, Batman dies in this new movie coming up. And he actually dies.
Okay, I have an actual example for when someone did that to me. It was when The Force Awakens came out. My friend saw it the day of the release, and he comes up to me before school even starts, taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, "Han Solo dies at the end of the movie."
Yo, I would have tried to beat his
swear
ass.
to God, I almost punched him in the face.
Hey, yo,
Dude, I would've
Ben,
been so
Obi-Wan
angry.
dies in New Hope.
But it's like, when
What
it comes to properties that I don't care that much about, you can spoil the hell out of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones, I don't care that much about the lore. I just wanted a good story, and that's what I'm getting. So I don't care that Ned Stark dies at the end of season 1 or whatever it is. I like his character, but like I don't care. So, like I said before, I'm not an anime person. Anime is not my style of entertainment. I don't like the way it's formatted. But if someone told me that Reiner died, I wouldn't care, even though he's my favorite character in Attack on Titan. I wouldn't really care because I don't have an emotional connection to him.
I get what you mean now. I guess. I mean, I get it. Like,
It just goes property by property. Like
yeah,
you
I
said,
get
if
it.
someone told me that Batman dies before I saw a movie or TV show, I would care,
Yo,
but
Ben,
not much.
Yeah, there's if you're about to say I wouldn't care that much, I'd be like, you're fucking lying.
I don't know. If it was
Someone tells you
Batman or
John-
like Superman, I'd be sad and pissed.
Yo, Ben,
Okay.
They
Yeah, same
plan
thing with
on
like John Wick.
they plan on killing off Mark in season 2.
See, that would only make me angry because I've read every Invincible comic, and then they would just fuck up the whole story.
That'd be funny though.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be dumb.
No, it'd be
His
funny to
son
watch.
has to
It'd
take
be fun.
over.
It'd be funny to watch your reaction.
Yeah.
Like someone comes up to me and says Bo Burnham dies at the end of Inside 2. I'd cry.
Bro,
Okay, I have a
what the
question.
What about
fuck?
the inside verse?
Oh. Are you more of a I guess this is more I guess for a Miles Matthew question. Do you more like the slice of life stuff or the action stuff? Like action packed like dude, I don't Oh,
Okay, so that was a tough question. When if you would have asked me when I was younger, I'd probably like ninth grade, 10th grade. I'd probably be like 100% action, because the way I was described My Hero Academia was an animated X-Men, like an anime X-Men, and I'm like, that sounds fucking sick, and that's not what I got.
hell no.
I
But
told you it was
Hell no.
X-Men.
Braden
Braden.
did. But as I've grown older, I've seen like Erase, I've seen Fuka, and it's like those are like pretty small stories, but they're so well written and they're so well told. And it's like even when it comes to filmmaking, I'm like, shit, maybe the smaller stories are what matter, not the grand scale big ones.
Because this is my point. I think that slice of life is 100 times better than anything action. And it starts with fucking Spirited Away, Studio Ghibli, anything Studio Ghibli. Yeah, Spirited Away is such a fucking almost perfect movie. I'm so sad that you haven't fucking seen Spirited Away, Matthew.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want anime
But
I Spirited Away, Matthew.
when fucking Haku hits the fucking building and he's bleeding out and he almost goes after, oh man, shit just fucking
It's a
shit
good
broke
movie.
me. And the thing is like short slice of life anime is probably the closest thing to like a normal telling of like, I don't know, like an American Beauty story like that. Just a normal drama, realistic fiction type movie. It's the closest thing we're gonna get to something like that out of the anime category. That's why I love things like Toradora, bro. Like Toradora has such an in-depth story, but then there's animes, they're animes like Bleach, like I was talking about earlier. Bleach has a really good story, but it's very action-packed. And sometimes action for me gets in the way because I'm spending 3 fucking episodes watching one fight. That shit gets boring. I don't want to watch that shit for 3 episodes. You know what I mean? Like I'd like show me some other shit. I don't care that this guy's gonna do the same jutsu 4 more times. Fuck me, man. Or he's gonna swing the same fucking sword 6 more times and say, "Oh, I will get the better half of you now." It's like, dude, I don't care. Show me some fucking kid get stabbed or something. You know? No.
If
But
there can
like,
be an
I want
anime that I would watch, it would be like overarching, like you what you see is like action, but the subtext is like very slice of life and stuff like that. I would love to see an anime like that, but all fucking animes now. I don't. What the hell is the term called?
What?
It's like anime shonen. Yeah, it's like animes that are shonen, like My Hero and stuff like that. It's like it's action. It's never really emotional based. At least for me, not really. I didn't cry. I didn't get emotional at any point during My Hero. I didn't get emotional during fucking when I started any other anime that I watched. The only one that I got emotional at was Fuka and Erased because those are smaller stories. What did you say I should watch?
Black Summoner.
No.
It's only 12 episodes, Miles.
Yeah, but that's 12 episodes too long.
It's a slice of life action anime.
I have very specific rules when it comes to like watching animes though. Like it's very hard for me to watch anything that is not one season anymore. It's extremely hard. And usually like if it's something that I'm interested in, I just go and read it, manga, just because I know I can read the whole thing in like a week. But like shows like Erased, it's 12 episodes, that's the whole show. It's perfect. And then there's shows like Mob Psycho that I tried to watch that I'm 10 episodes in and I still don't even understand the story really. You know, it's like I'm 10 episodes in. Are you kidding me? So I think that like shorter animes, like the 1 to 2 season range, is really perfect because if you can tell an entire story in one season and it brings that emotion, like Miles was saying, like almost to tears, you've done a good job. Now, if you've written a 700 episode story and I'm not crying by the end, you've done a horrible job. And with Naruto, I didn't cry or I didn't really feel close to crying at the end. I felt sad as shit because my favorite character fucking died in the worst way possible, but I couldn't be sad because he died of cancer. So it's like he got fucked over. They gave him cancer. There's nothing, like he didn't get killed out of nowhere or something like other characters, but
well, and it's
that's what I'm saying. Like
about?
Erased Naruto.
Who gets cancer? Tachi?
Yeah.
I was like, who are you talking about?
Only person in the show that gets cancer?
No.
Okay, well, not the only one, but the only relevant character that gets cancer.
Naruto Hashirama.
Matthew, you're so
They
specific.
did,
Sometimes it annoys me.
they didn't have like Itachi cancer though. That cancer was
Naruto
crazy.
Okay.
has.
Hold up. We can talk.
Till
About, we
death
can talk
cancer.
about. We can talk about.
He didn't. Hold on. My bad. I'm gonna cut you off for one moment. He didn't get cancer in Naruto though, right? It was in Boruto.
No, he gets it in the end of Naruto.
Oh, well, that's
Yay.
the end of Naruto. Who gives a
He
fuck?
gets a
No one
chakra
watches.
cancer.
No
And
one
it's
watches
fucking him
Boruto.
really have cancer.
They should just go ahead and just fucking scrap Boruto because no one's gonna watch that dog shit. It's got like 3 good fights, and the story's but
Yeah, right now Sasuke and Sakura are fighting dinosaurs.
yeah, like are you fucking serious?
man.
All right, go back to what you were saying, Miles.
We could talk about fucking you guys' show all you guys want to, but what is like your favorite Western influenced animated show? Because Avatar is
Avatar.
heavily influenced by anime.
Yes.
Avatar:
And
The Last
I was-
Airbender. It's not closed.
I was hyped
Yeah,
as
it's not
fuck
closed.
because you guys saw me when I watched it for the first time. I was
Yeah.
screaming when he was fighting Ozai. I mean,
Well, the
I
thing
started
is, it's
watching
like, it's
Korra.
not
I
even-
mean, I'm partially way through season 3, and I'm like, this show is boring, man.
Really, you don't like Korra?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. It has cool elements, but
You're on
it's
season 4.
I'm on season 4. I didn't. Oh yeah, I'm on the Republic Lady. So I'm almost done with the show. I'm on season 4, but I feel like as the villains go on, they become lame.
Him and I have unpopular opinions about the show, but he has, I think, more unpopular opinions than I do.
Amon, the first season villain, was probably the best villain so far of the show.
No fire, bro.
Season 3's villains are the best, and then Amon.
I think Avatar, bro. Avatar is probably. I'm trying to think of like other Western animes. Avatar is probably the only one that like
I can think
you could make a real You could make a real argument that it could be considered an anime. Like, let's just get the like the big ones out of the way. It takes place in Japan. A lot of the characters are Japanese. If fucking Aang wasn't a bald white dude looking guy, I think more people would think that this is an anime. If Katara and Sokka didn't look Hispanic, that's what they look like. I'm not saying they are. They look Hispanic, though. Don't tell me they don't look Hispanic.
They don't.
They're more native.
I know 15 people that look just like them.
Yeah,
They look
so do
just
I,
like
and they're native.
Well, do you want me to call them brown people? I think that sounds way fucking worse. I think
I mean,
they look.
you can call them whatever you want to. I mean,
Exactly. That's why I said I'm not saying they are, but they look Hispanic to me. So, though I think those characters and obviously like Toph, I guess, and some other people may bring it to its like own Western anime culture. But like, dude, that even down to like the fucking airbending, like the styles of airbending is very, very,
Anime,
very,
like,
very.
powers.
And well, I'm just saying like Asian influence, martial arts, kung fu, shit like that.
Mhm.
Very Japanese-esque. So I consider it an anime, but other people don't. I do consider it an anime though, because people make their argument, oh, animes are like Western animes or American stuff, they're just cartoons. But animes are also it's just a cartoon drawing. It's just a difference. But I mean, I'm not here to sway anyone's opinion. I just think that I classify it as an anime because there's too many anime-esque stuff in there to discredit it compared to all of the American-esque, Western anime-esque stuff, right?
yeah. It's weird because
Like,
I
they
was just
spend-
Googling stuff, and I'm like, fuck it. Let me look up what, like, Western animes that there are. And people are saying that, like, the 80s fucking Transformers, the original the original Teen Titans. I can understand Samurai Jack though, but in Teen
Samurai Jack and
Titans,
Teen Titans
the
are
only other
definitely
ones that I can
American.
think of, because the other ones
Love,
like
Death,
no.
and Robots is being considered an anime?
I mean, I can based off that first episode, I probably wouldn't say that, but I haven't seen the rest
It
of the
has-
show yet. So
Depends on
It
what
has
first
anime.
episode you have.
Yeah.
It has anime episodes in it.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. Sure. Well, dude,
Korra, Avatar, Visions.
obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, at this point right now, I'm kind of questioning if I've seen more anime related stuff than Matthew has, just because it's crazy that you've never seen Spirited Away. But like,
I probably
anime
watched
to
like more episodes of anime. Me,
maybe, probably,
because I had
anime
like
to me.
3,000 episodes watched.
Oh yeah, probably more than that at that point. Yeah. Anime to me is so good because it it has the exact same thing as we were talking about last episode, or no, was it 2 episodes about like no, it was our actor episode about like the breaks in time. Like these were the guys for this period, these were the guys for this period.
Yeah.
Like anime does have the whole big three thing, and like at like the peak of big three was Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, right? And those were like the peak of top three. I know that you don't like you. I know that like it's anime's not your thing, but I think you'd fuck with Neon Genesis, Ben. I think you really would, bro. Just not don't watch the show though. I think you'd probably like the movie more than anything. I think you'd like anime movies because you would basically get the story. Like most anime movies you see, it's just a complete retelling of the story, then the movie.
Like, look how much detail is in that Naruto panel.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, Pain Arc. I also love manga because of the panel art.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
unless I can't show any of these certain ones I want. Fuck, man. Okay, you're gonna have to turn your camera off or like turn my camera off real quick, Matthew, because I want to show them this clip or this picture.
I mean, I
Just
guess
'cause
I can also fucking blur it out. I mean, ain't that
Oh
No,
hard?
yes,
for me-
also do that, please, because it's a huge Chainsaw Man spoiler. Are you looking, Matthew?
No.
Look at bro. Look at the fucking design on this guy.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool actually.
You can't really see it. It's kind of shit. But yeah, dude. I think the art of anime is probably what makes it so fucking good. If it didn't look so good and if it wasn't drawn so good, yeah. But it is what it is. I don't know. Dude, there's some weirdos though, bro. Like there's the weirdos like Matthew who only watch anime for tits.
I do
So
not.
only
Yeah,
watches anime for waifus.
No,
That's
that's
I mean
a
that's
guy,
also
bro.
what Ben does. That's what Ben does too. He only watches the animes unless he sees it. Once the tits go away, he stops watching.
But once they come out, that's when I stop watching.
I
Bro's
He
got
wants
titty repellent.
he wants Ren Goku to pop out of the shadows.
Just can I talk about why I don't like anime?
It's because it's all repetitive.
yeah.
Is that why?
I don't like the way they tell stories.
What do you mean?
Because if you watch a show, the show does not have a natural beginning or ending of an episode. It's just one story and it just goes on and on and on and never stops. Whereas you take a regular episode of, I don't know, some Western cartoon, there's a natural beginning and an end of an episode. It might leave you on a cliffhanger, but with anime, it just ends. And then you gotta watch another 80 episodes to see the end of essentially one episode.
What are you talking? What show are you
And-
watching, Ben?
It bothers me.
You're talking
because-
about like when they end it on like a fight or something and then it spends
Oh.
forever on the one fight or no?
It doesn't feel like I finish an episode of anime. It keeps going, and then in order for me to finish this show, I gotta watch 60 or to 1100 episodes.
Oh, are you talking about like the episode ends and the next episode picks up right where it ended and it
Yeah,
just keeps going?
There's
Oh,
no
okay.
ending, and
Yeah.
I don't like that, and I don't like that even in these. It's like you're playing a video game and you got hella side quests.
Mm.
That's
Dude,
That's
okay,
how
well-
these animes go. Is you watch it, and it never ends. But for like I don't know, 10 episodes, you're gonna be doing something else. Whereas you take a show like Gravity Falls, you get story, story, story. Here's an episode where it's just pure fun, story, story, story. Where this one is just one story, but we're gonna tell you all the boring bits inside of this.
I will give you the caveat to that answer. But I understand it completely because it makes filler episodes are the worst thing that comes to anime.
Yes. If
But
Naruto
if you-
didn't have filler, it'd be fucking
Yes.
400 episodes.
Dude, if if you read the manga, most mangas or all mangas have no filler. They take out all filler episodes. So you can just read the main story. And also it reads better on manga because I get it. Like, who the fuck wants us to watch an anime week to week? You know, just like you said, because it's just gonna pick up right where it was. It's like, fuck, man, like at least end this shit and then come up with something new. But when you read it on paper and you end it and you just click next and you just continue it, you find natural stopping points. Like it would always, at least for Chainsaw Man, it would always end on a cliffhanger, or it would end with the story within the episode, like the lesson getting fulfilled, and then but it always ended on like chapter 29 or chapter 39, right before the next set of 10. So it was always natural stopping points. But like I get it. Like when you're watching the show, like I read the first 30 chapters of Bleach, which translates to the first 10 episodes of the anime, which is crazy. And like so I've read 30 chapters and I read them in like 6 hours or something like that. But when I'm watching the TV show, the episode ended and it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Like I know what comes next. But then it's like a filler episode. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This doesn't happen next. So I get what you mean. Like it's annoying. You're like, bro, end it so you can start a new story and go on. But if you read the manga, it's 10 times better. If you have that problem, I think manga might be better than it's just like comics.
I also comedy inside of anime to
It's
me
ass.
it's not funny.
It's pretty shit.
I love the animation of anime. It's some of the best animation that I've ever seen. But the style of storytelling and the style of humor, none of it clicks with me, and I get so bored. And then I end up just staring at my phone while I'm watching, and then I just never come back to it.
I feel like the style of humor, though, comes from the fact that we're American, and it's being produced in Asia, and so they're using Asian humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. The style of humor from what I've seen of Chainsaw Man gives me the same vibe of early 2000s raunchy humor.
You don't
Oh,
like that?
Oh, are you looking at the dub?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you have
Makes
to watch sub to get the actual like context.
I'm not watching something.
Yeah.
okay. Hold up. So, I just hated fucking sub because I'm like I hate reading subtitles. But recently, Thomas has gotten me into watching Squid Game for my script, and I'm like, okay, I get more of the context through reading the subtitles, and it's cool. It's not that bad. I was complaining over nothing.
Yeah, it's
The
literally it's actually better. It's better.
I don't want to look at words when I'm supposed to be looking at the screen.
Dude, I promise you. Okay.
It's not
And
hard to
I'm
focus on both.
dyslexic, so I can't
So-
read like that.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
That's a fair point.
Yes.
But when you're watching a show like Toradora or Orange High School Host Club or something, or Your Lie in April, there's almost never anything actually happening on the screen. It's all the words that are being said. So watching in sub is the easiest thing in the world. You just sit there and you watch two characters walk on a street and you just read what they say. But
Yeah,
yes,
I
it'd
watched
be hard
Rely in April in sub.
Yeah. But it'd be hard as fuck to watch Naruto. Like I had a hard time watching Naruto in sub because you want to watch these guys beat the shit out of each other, but then you're like, fuck, I gotta read what jutsus they're saying? What the fuck what the fuck jutsu is that? You know? And then you're confused the whole time. You're like, fuck me, man.
I think that was my main
yeah,
problem with fucking watching anime and sub because a lot of the characters sound like girls. And so listening to All Might sound like a woman sounds very fucking weird.
I watched all of Attack on Titan in dub until was it season 4, episode 1, and then I watched it with Matthew in sub, and I couldn't figure anything out.
Wait, what were we watching? My Hero?
The first
we
episode
watched,
of season 4 for Attack on Titan.
The first episode of part 2 of season 4 of Attack on Titan. Right?
Judgment Day. Right?
I could not understand anything that was going to be happening in that episode. So I was going to be watching it. I was going to be watching it week to week. I couldn't. So I waited an extra 3 months to watch that season because there's no way that I could. And even going from dub to sub is you can't do it.
I'm watching I'm confused by that, Ben, because like right now I'm watching One Piece dub, and eventually I'm gonna watch it in subbed again.
Why?
And
Why would you
watched.
Why would
I've
you watch
watched-
2,400 episodes of the same story?
Dude, I'm gonna. Okay, I gotta clip this. That way I can fucking post this on TikTok, and that way Matthew seems like an idiot.
That is
I've
that's
rewatched My
borderline
Hero.
prison. That's prison punishment.
I've watched My Hero 3 times, Ben. Twice in dub.
My Hero is
or
like
twice
80
in sub and once
episodes.
in dub.
Yeah, My Hero's not even. What, My Hero just barely hit 100 or something like that?
I don't even think they're at 100 yet, actually.
You're talking
Yeah,
about. Okay, the show is still going on, and right now it is like at 1,100 episodes. You're gonna watch this
Yeah.
all in dub,
Uh-huh.
and then you're gonna. By the time you finish, it's probably gonna hit 150, and then you're gonna watch the entire show again in sub.
It's hitting 150 this week, or 1,050 this weekend, Ben.
Just for
Is-
context,
Dumbest
My
shit
Hero,
I've ever heard.
My Hero across the
My
first
Hero's
5
130
seasons has
episodes.
113 episodes, and so Matthew saying you watched it twice in dub and once in sub, or the vice versa. Okay,
Twice in
times
sub,
that.
once in dub.
Okay, you're saying you watched 339 episodes of My Hero Academia. Why?
Yeah, he's insane. Okay.
Matthew, hang on. What is the point? What is the point of watching it all in dub and then in sub? What
Get
do you
more
gain?
info
How?
to get more of an understanding of what's going on.
Why not just watch it in
It's
sub
the
first?
same.
It's the same reason as for watching movies more than once, Ben.
Why don't you just like follow the lore online?
But it's 1,050 episodes.
Who cares? We
Well,
do what we gotta do to survive.
hold up. It's his.
That's a whole
Okay,
lot of
I want
TV.
to point out though, it's his decision. If he goes crazy, it's not our fault.
You can watch
You should-
17 other shows in that time.
You could be watching the first 3 episodes of The Last of Us, but you're going to be spending your time rewatching another 1,500
No,
episodes.
I'm gonna give it like 3
Well, I
months
know.
before I start My Hero or One Piece again.
Well, I know, I'm
No,
just-
you're
I'm
gonna
just
you can
making
hit
a
the
joke.
last episode and you're like, oh, all right, let's go.
Reset.
Dude, I'd
Restart.
probably no. I'd give up on that shit. Fuck that.
Because Oda, I don't think Oda's taken a break really from writing the manga.
Okay, a month ago, I was thinking about watching One Piece.
A
And
month ago, I almost started One Piece.
right. Okay, a month ago, I thought about starting One Piece because I saw a lot of people talking about it and how good it is. And then I went back and was like, damn, I forgot. I really don't like anime like that. And I was like, I looked at all of the episodes and I was like, 1,050 episodes. Do I really want to punish myself for like 18 years of my life to finish that?
Oh, it should be ending soon.
That's what I said.
It's still over 1,000 episodes.
I don't think you I don't think you understand the grasp of 1,000
No,
episodes, Matthew.
No story should be over 1,000 episodes unless you are a soap opera, and that is your point.
The
You know
one,
how-
okay,
But it only has like 50 episodes of filler, Ben. You understand that, right?
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's still 1,000 episodes.
That's only 5% of the show is filler. What the
It's
fuck?
about pirates.
I watch a
For
YouTube
1,000
channel.
episodes.
I watch a YouTuber who just hit 1,000 videos, and he's been doing YouTube for 12 years. You know how fucking much 1,000 episodes is?
Oh my god.
And to do
dude.
nothing but binge watch just that? Fuck that. Like, I've seen Erased 4 times, all willingly, though, and that was even a lot. That's, what, 8? 48? That's wrong. Just let me be done. Let me work out the math in my brain real quick.
What are you trying to
You
figure
know,
out
it's
the
only
math for?
the 20.
16. There it is. 16.
One Piece is the only manga to have over 1,000 chapters. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's 46 episodes.
That's still
But that's
so
like the-
fucking
that's the
many.
whole thing. That's the selling point for One Piece, is how long it is.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it
what
is
people-
also insane.
No, the selling
That's what
point for
people
Dragon
think
Ball
of.
also though. That's the selling point for Dragon Ball. It has
Oh.
so many different series, and that's why it's so fucking long.
Except this is one series.
Yeah,
No, but
Dragon
think about it.
Balls.
Dragon Ball follows almost the exact same characters from the original show. You cannot tell me that.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
they do. They're all the same.
It introduces new ones, but yeah.
It introduces new ones and it also like switches between timestamps.
Goku is the main character of Dragon Ball from the beginning to
Mm-mm.
right now.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
He is the face of Dragon Ball. You cannot tell me
Yeah,
that
he's
he's
not the
not.
He's
He's
the
not-
face, yeah, but
He's
he's
not the main
not.
character. He's not the main
I
character
would
in
say
all of
he's
it.
the main character for the most of it, if
He's-
not most of
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, most
Luffy's
of it,
not
not
even
all
the
of it.
main
Though.
character of One Piece.
You're telling me
Now
that,
that one I don't
you're
know.
telling
I
me
can't.
Monkey isn't.
Now that one I can't say yes or no, but I know that Goku is not the main character
Yes,
on
Goku
some parts of the
definitely
show.
not.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, definitely
on
not.
some parts.
Like
You
the
get you
latest
got my
movie?
point. You got my point.
Okay, but listen to this though. This entire time we've been arguing over like big episode action animes. So that proves my point. Slice of life is better, boys. Get on your romance shit. Shit is insane. Shit's top tier.
I don't really like romance movies, so why would I
I
want to
know.
watch a romance anime?
Fair enough.
What about the crawdad scene? Go find a fucking anime about some
We were
crabs.
doing so good, and then you brought it up.
I had to
I
bring it up,
didn't
though.
say it. I didn't say it.
But it's in the. See, now it
just straight
just
up
changes
leaves.
to how many times we can say it in the episode.
Man, dude, I wanna know how often in this episode, how often we got angry, and how long they were
Okay.
for.
You know what's funny? I went 20 minutes without saying a word.
Yeah.
And then Matthew started talking about One Piece, and I screamed at him.
Well, it's funny because you never
is an
scream. You
amazing
never
show.
scream. You never scream, and so it's funny as shit hearing you cut out, and that makes this podcast
I
even
can't.
better.
It doesn't.
Matthew shows me fucking One Piece clips like I've seen the show. He's like, bro, look at this shit. And I'm like, I've never seen it. And he's like, yeah, I know, but it's dope. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking see this. I don't know what's going on. I
I feel
don't
like
care.
Matthew. I feel like Matthew's gonna watch. I feel like Matthew's not gonna watch the fucking live action one on Netflix.
Well, I am.
He will.
I feel like it's gonna be like Cowboy Bebop though, or Death Note.
Oh, it's gonna be a shitter.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Yeah,
will.
You know what I
only
can't wait
releases-
for?
Netflix releases only straight shitters when it
I
comes
can't
to
wait
anime.
for live action My Hero when that comes out.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so bad.
It's going to
Can
be
we get-
horrible. It is going to
Can
be,
we get Miles to play Deku?
but I want to see how they make that show live action with some of the characters and powers that they have.
Yeah.
Get Tom
Like
Holland
the
to play all the
Mushroom Girl?
characters.
Like, fuck, what's the dude who has like multiple arms, but it's all skin?
Yeah.
And it's
Ugh.
like eyeballs and
Can't do his
shit.
name.
Oh,
Ew. Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I'm like, ew. Gross.
Is his name Shoji?
I think
All
so.
right, we gotta go.
It is.
I think we kind of have to go to the game because I gotta go to work soon.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Oh,
What
but
you
I have one
bitching
last
about
thing
it?
I want to say though. Miyazaki should go down as a top 5 screenwriter of all time, simply because of all of his Studio Ghibli movies. Miyazaki's
okay.
insane.
So should Oda.
He's not better than Miyazaki.
Yes, he is.
He wrote Spirited Away.
He wrote One Piece.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Your point is.
How's a moving castle? Ponyo.
Ponyo, yeah.
Luffy.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Princess Mononoke.
He's got another one
Did
coming out
you-
this year.
Fucking Miles looked it up.
No,
Miles looked it up
I've
just to
seen
say
it.
something.
No, I've seen it. It's on my letterbox. I just
Okay.
can't remember the name of it.
Okay, I was like, it looked like you were just looking at your screen. Just, Princess Mononoke? Yeah, I added to the conversation.
I've seen it.
Miles on IMDb.
Nah, dude.
All right, man, what's the game?
All right, so there's been a game going around on TikTok where you have to name 20 movies from 3 celebrities.
Oh fuck.
Just 20 in total, not from those 3?
It has to be from those people have been in.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, all 3 of them had to be in it, or just
No.
20 movies from those 3?
Just 20 movies from those 3.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was like, I think that's impossible.
Quite literally.
So what I'm gonna do
I'm gonna
is
get a notebook and start naming movies once you name the actors.
I'm gonna roll this filter and I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes each to name 20 movies from these people.
All right, bet I got that.
Fuck.
All right, who wants to go first?
Matthew.
Yeah.
I was bragging about it.
It's like, fuck, was Ryan Reynolds in One Piece?
Okay, so give me the 3 actors, Ben.
All
Give
right,
me the
ready?
name, and then I'll start the start the timer, and I'll
Alright, you
tell
got a
you when
timer.
I'm ready.
Oh, that filter. He gave you Brendan Urie, Jason Statham, and Elton John.
Oh wow, you got fucked.
What have
Yeah,
they
it doesn't
been in?
Brendan Urie's Panic at the Disco. He's only been in a play.
I was gonna say.
Philadelphia.
Elton John's been in the
Shit, man.
Kingsman, and that's
Wait,
about
what?
it.
Why? I
Okay.
thought it was actors, Ben, not just celebrities.
Yeah, it's just actors. The filter has celebrities in it. All right, here's your list: Cameron Diaz, Samuel L. Jackson, and Jonah Hill. And I'm gonna count how many.
Wait,
get.
give me a minute. Cameron Diaz, what?
Samuel L. Jackson and Jonah Hill.
Okay. I don't know a lot that Cameron Diaz has been in. I'm ready, so you can start the timer right now, Ben.
Like you
Or
had
did
the-
you? Oh
All right,
no.
I'll pull up the timer.
Okay. I'll set my phone down. I haven't wrote anything
Yep.
besides the names.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
Who was in Pulp Fiction?
Avengers.
Samuel
Sam
Jackson.
Jack.
Oh, I'm like, I thought you were doing Cameron Diaz at first. I'm like,
Keep going. Keep going. Miles. put in a-
Avengers.
Okay.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. Who was the other one? Jonah Hill. Wolf of Wall Street. 21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street. You People.
You're almost halfway there.
Super Bad.
Okay.
Why can't I think of stuff
1 minute left.
Sam Jack has been in?
Dude, you're gonna kill yourself at the end of this.
I know.
I can't think.
I bet Miles and I are thinking of the same movie.
Yep, probably.
Not 7.
That's
7.
Morgan Freeman.
Or
Racist.
what am I thinking of? I literally can't think of anything that
30
Cameron
seconds.
Diaz in.
So just get the other two.
Oh, it's a chick? I thought it was a dude.
15 seconds.
Mask. Bad Teacher.
Bro,
How many
was
is
he?
that?
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
What can I not think of with Samuel L. Jackson? Oh, Star Wars.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I was
three of the
hold up, I was
prequels.
thinking of Cameron Diaz and was Shrek 1 through 4.
She's in Shrek.
She's
Dude,
Princess
you had
Fiona.
Samuel L. Jackson. Could have gone Iron Man 2,
I forgot he was
Avengers
an Iron Man.
1 through 4. Yeah, he's in Infinity War. Could have gone.
He's not in Endgame though, is he?
Yes, he is. He's on the porch.
Oh, at the end, yeah.
Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel.
Dude, I just blanked.
All 3 prequel movies.
Django.
Django. You got 9.
I got 9?
You
I
got
thought it was
9
halfway.
in time.
Oh.
Damn, broski.
He got 9, Garrett.
I wrote down 2.
God.
And he got
Wait.
Samuel L. Jackson, who is one of the most actors with the most filmography.
I couldn't
Wait,
think
hold
of
on, hold
anything
on.
he was in.
Can you clear it up? Is it just 20 in total or is it 20 each person?
20 in total.
20 in total.
Oh.
That's
How the
mad
fuck you only
easy.
get 9?
And he
I
had
swear
Samuel
I
Jackson.
named like 15.
He forgot the prequels.
Bro, did you say Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, I
He
said
did.
Pulp
That's his
Fiction,
first one.
Avengers, Age of
Any of the
Ultron.
MCU? Okay.
Avengers and
Snakes
Age
on a
of Ultron.
plane?
He
Didn't
had
say
Samuel
it.
Jackson, Jonah Hill, and Cameron Diaz.
I couldn't think of anything.
Teacher?
He got Bad Teacher. That's
I
the
thought
only
Jo-
Cameron Diaz movie he had.
I said Mask.
A mask?
I said
Said
the
the
Mask.
Mask. Okay, you have 10.
Okay. Can I go next since I gotta go to work here soon?
Yeah.
But I did, bro. At first, I thought Cameron Diaz was a dude.
Oh
And
no!
Samuel L. Jackson was Morgan Freeman in Seven.
Stop it!
But no, did you get me saying 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, super bad, like all
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Wow, Matthew. Maybe you just
You
wasted a
only
lot
got-
of time.
Bro, why couldn't I have gone first?
You should have.
I
You're
would
like,
have
no,
fucked
Matt,
this
you-
up. Okay, don't give me fucking shitters, bro. If you
Ooh.
give me Jonah Hill,
All right, you ready?
yeah.
Dove Cameron, Chris Evans, and Matt Damon.
Oh, you're
Oh,
chilling.
that's easy as fuck. I have 2
Dude.
minutes.
Just
Hang
as
on,
everybody
start the
that's
timer.
listening
Timer.
now.
So Dove Cameron, Chris Evans, and Matt Damon.
Just as everybody that's
Garrett,
not
you got this.
Okay, ready? Descendants.
Hang on, I
Descendants
didn't
2,
start.
Descendants.
Are you looking at your phone?
No.
No?
Sure. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, all 3 of the Descendants. Does it have to be TV shows or can 2 or no?
It's just movies.
Okay, so all 3 Descendants.
Okay.
Who else did I have? Dove Cameron, Chris Evans.
And Matt Damon.
And
You
Matt
could
Damon.
you could put Chris Evans down for all of those Avengers movies, or do
You
I
got
have
it.
to say them? Okay, Avengers. What?
I'll say 4 Avengers because that's what you said.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. The First Soldier, is that what it's called? I don't know.
First
America.
Avenger.
First Avenger,
America.
perfect. Winter Soldier, Civil War. What he's in? Oh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Not another teen movie. Who is my third actor?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Okay, Goodwill Hunting, The Martian, Jason Bourne, Jason Bourne 2, Jason Bourne Identity. How many am I at, and how much time do I have left?
You have a
You have
minute
a minute.
left. So you say Goodwill, Martian. How many?
Did you pause? Okay.
I'll pause. How many?
3 Jason Bournes.
3 Jasons. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Resuming time.
How much do I? How many do I have?
You have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. You're at 17. You need 3 more.
Wow, dude,
Oh,
you're
okay.
you're good.
Cloud9, Vengeance,
Good poll.
one Chris Evans movie.
Come on, Garrett. Came out in 2000. Like the
Oh,
2000.
Fantastic Four.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I would have straight up said Knives Out.
I didn't, like there was like there were so many Chris Evans movies that I couldn't think of that I was like, dude, I could say
You had a
this,
good-
this, but it just
you had a
wasn't
good
popping in
pull.
my head. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
you had a
Cameron in
great pull. I was just stupid.
Dude, now I'm
All
scared.
right,
You said-
Miles.
When you said Dev Cameron, I was like, oh yeah, Disney. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Miles, you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm low-key scared though.
You should be. Nick Cage,
Okay.
Oh.
Andy Samberg,
Okay.
Oh,
and Rebel Wilson.
Okay, Pitch Perfect 1 through 3.
Hang on. God.
Oh yeah, you might be chilling. You could probably get some Rebel.
All right, ready?
that's hard.
Sure.
And go.
Pitch Perfect 1 through 3. Ghost Rider 1 and 2. Raising Arizona. Vampire's Kiss. Pig. The Color of Space. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Willy's Wonderland. Who's my second actor?
Andy Samberg.
Hotel Transylvania 1 through 4. Fuck, what else has he been in besides TV shows? I don't know.
Matthew knows one.
Senior Year.
Hey.
I know that's one. Senior Year.
Palm Springs.
Okay, good pull.
Dude.
What?
Shit, yeah, I forgot about Palm Springs. I'm not.
Matthew!
Don't count that one. Don't count that one.
Okay,
What
don't
movie
count.
did I show Emily last year with
Oh
Andy
my God,
Samberg?
Matthew, stop. Shut up.
All right. Shut the fuck up, Matthew.
got a minute
fuck,
left.
What's the one with him and Andy Adam Sandler? Fuck.
Oh,
not Grandma's Boy.
Come
That's
on.
my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah.
There you go. Good pull.
20?
Fuck, I have no idea. I wasn't
no,
counting.
there's no way. There's no way.
You're not writing them down?
Dude, you name them so fast, and then I saw you counting. You're like at 16.
Okay, no. So he said you can pause the time real fast because I think I have it all. You got the first 3 Pitch Perfects,
Mhm.
both the Ghost Riders. He said Raising Arizona,
Vampire's Kiss.
Vampire's
Color
Kiss.
of
He
Space,
said
Pig, Willy's
Color of
Wonderland.
Space, Pigs, Willy's Wonderland, Senior Year. That's my boy. And that's it. 12.
No, you said 4.
Hotel Transylvania's
Oh,
at
yeah.
16.
Yeah,
Okay.
4. So yeah, 16
Okay,
Ben
yeah.
was right.
40 seconds.
Oh, what's that Liam Hemsworth
For
movie in
four-
Rebel Wilson?
For 4 movies.
Not,
Dude, I was thinking about it. You know what it is.
Not so romantic, something like that.
Dude.
Fuck.
Nick Cage's newest movie.
Oh, the unbearable weight of massive talent. That's one of them.
There's another one.
Fuck, dude, it's a lot
15
harder
seconds.
to name Nick Cage movies.
Yeah.
You also
15
forgot
seconds.
like his
Prisoners, Ghostland.
You forgot his most popular movies in the 2000s.
Come on. You got 3 seconds.
Fuck, I have no idea. I did not forget his most popular one.
Yeah, you did.
That is not his most popular one from the early 2000s. I would argue
National
Ghost
Treasure?
Rider.
You needed
Yeah,
2
Ghost
more, and you
Rider.
could have just said National Treasure.
There's no, that came out on Disney. There is no fucking way.
That's
Those
his
are-
most popular movies.
I definitely
My
don't.
If
I
that
don't know.
is, then that's
Okay.
gay.
I'll put your. Want me to put your timer down, Ben?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Is that how you spell his name?
Nicolas Cage,
I just put
Yeah, I
Nick
keep
Cage.
getting,
I
like,
put
musicians.
Nicholas.
most popular movies.
Oh, I should have said
Unbearable Weight,
I should have said Con Air.
Pig,
Fuck.
Old Way,
Con Air.
Jaijuku,
Who was your third actor?
National Treasure.
Rebel
He's in a
Wilson?
Teen Titans Go
Oh,
movie?
isn't it love? Isn't it romantic? Is that movie you're thinking about though, Miles, with her and Liam Hemsworth?
Isn't it romantic? God damn it. I knew it was something.
Yeah.
Dude, this filter keeps giving me, like, random ass people. Like Cardi B.
Dude, I should have fucking named Into the Spider-Verse.
She's in a movie. She's in a movie. Hustlers. I'm a hustler, baby, and I want you to know.
Brother.
Guess
This
you got no
is
neck.
awful.
Okay, well,
I keep getting One Direction members.
Harry Styles.
Siri, give me an actor.
Give me 3 actors.
Oh,
That's
really?
my fucking foot.
Siri, give me 3 random actor and actresses.
Boom, 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 boom.
Will Smith, Anya Taylor-Joy, and who's that? Robert De Niro.
Oh, he's
Okay,
chilling.
hang on.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, you
you
should be
you
very
got the
much
stacked one.
De Niro, Anya,
And Will
And-
Smith.
and Will, my boy.
Willis.
All right,
Wallace.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Godfather Part 2, right? Casino, Heat, Silver Linings Playbook, called go The Northman, The Witch, Split, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Wait, no, never mind. Sorry, that's Florence Pugh.
I know, I was like
Super Mario Brothers, 3 Men in Blacks, Suicide Squad, King Richard, Pursuit of
5 more.
Happiness, Spies in Disguise,
You can see one, Ben.
1 minute.
Fishtails,
Oh, come on. This is so easy.
New Mutants,
Ben, you're forgetting a movie that just came out.
you know,
45 seconds.
right. Oh, okay. The Irishman,
There you go. Got it.
I was gonna
is that it?
I mean, I have a
That's
poster
funny.
with Anya
Yeah, I
Taylor-Joy
was
right
gonna
there.
say. Yeah, the Last Night in Soho, The Menu.
was also- Meet the Fockers.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
trying to think of the one he did with De Niro did with Zac Efron. Was it
Dirty
Bad
Grandpa?
Dirty Grandpa?
Dirty
I was thinking
Grandpa?
Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville.
Were you talking Emancipation, by the way, Matthew?
Dude, I was
As
trying to think of that
Will-
name.
Emancipation? Will Smith's
Okay.
newest thing?
No, I was talking about Anna Taylor-Joy's The Menu.
Oh, word. I was also
Dude,
waiting.
I
Man.
could've- yeah, dude, she has a lot. Fuck. Last night in Soho.
Bro, you could have got very close with Just De Niro. You could have had 10 with Just De Niro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
could
at a
have had
Raving
I was
Ken
Bull.
trying to think of
on him.
was he in the
Goodfellas.
first Godfather?
No,
Or was it just the second?
it was just the second one.
just
He
in the
plays
second.
he plays the younger Marlon Brando, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a weird choice
But
of
you
actor,
could have
but
got 10. You could have got 20 alone with Will Smith.
True.
Yeah, Gemini Man.
King Richard,
what's
Pursuit of Happiness,
Why is that
Aladdin,
your
I'm
first
Legend,
one?
Emancipation,
Yeah,
Bad
what was
Boys,
that?
Suicide Squad, Men in Black, Bad Boys for
holy
Life,
fuck,
Focus,
Jesus
Gemini
Christ,
Man,
Matthew.
iRobot, Independence Day, Hitch, 7 Pounds.
What's that movie with
Handcuffs.
him and Jaden Smith?
Pursuit of Happiness.
No.
No.
No,
Yeah, Planet Earth?
After.
Oh,
After
after
Earth.
that shitter.
Shyamalan?
All right, I got work in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go finish getting ready. Great pod. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
so.
Matthew,
Me and
outro
Ben,
us out.
wait, no. Before
Okay.
we go, me and Ben tied. We have to have a winner. What do you want to
Rock,
do
paper,
for a fucking
scissors.
tiebreaker? Fuck no. Okay, no. Give us one movie. No, give us one actor. Go to their Google. Give us one actor, and we have to try and guess the number one movie that pops up on their thing.
Give me a random
Whoever
actor.
gets closest. I think that's
Wait, give me
fair.
a second. Okay, Liam Neeson.
Taken.
Oh. Schindler's List.
Oh shit. Garrett might be fucked.
Oh, are we going for another actor?
No, you have to Google it, Matthew.
Oh, like the movies? Yeah, both of those are correct.
No,
Why
yeah,
is it
but
number
what's
one?
what's the first one
number
that
one?
comes up?
The first one. What's the first one that pops up?
It's Taken, then Schindler's List.
Taken. Yeah, it's literally.
He would take the top two.
I mean, those are what he's really known for. No one else. Dude, what movie was he in last night that he was in for like a little bit, and he's just sitting there and he's like, "Fuck, what movie is it?"
Million Ways to Die in the West.
No, but it's
What
just a random
did we
movie.
watch last night?
I don't know, and he's like, and he gets his bag and he's like, "So you're telling me if I can walk out and no one will follow me?" He's like, "No, sir."
Ted.
Ted, yes, that's what it is. It's fucking Ted too. He's working at the grocery store.
Where we seen another clip with him last night, and it was like Matt, because he was like doing a talk show, and one of the people in the audience is like, "I want you to like threaten me and like
Oh
scare
yeah, I've
me."
seen that clip.
Yeah, what is it from?
I'm not seeing that. I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea.
All right. Well, okay.
And they
Outro us
do-
out, Matthew.
All right, that's been it for this podcast. We're trying to like switch away from TikTok, so you can still follow it. We just won't be posting as much there. We're going to be focusing more on our YouTube and Instagram. So this has been it for this podcast, boys. This has been the Dorms. Catch y'all next time.